Hey Internet, this may come as a surprise, but I have yet another project that I thought of, actually just on the way to getting groceries of all places. Anyway, I assume you're all familiar with my LED cube project I've been working on and still have yet to finish properly, make a better design of it, but here it is in its sort of infinite baby stage. Sorry, I can't speak today. So this is just my little pet, I guess you can call it. And essentially, all it runs off of is a microcontroller with a set of instructions programmed onto the microcontroller, and it just drives LEDs. And as you may be aware, LEDs are very low current devices that don't need much power to operate. Now, here comes the next question. What if I were to take things one step further? And instead of using LEDs, use light bulbs. And instead of using the legs of the LEDs as a support frame, use 2x4s. And instead of using 5 volts at 20 milliamps per LED, what about 120 volts at 190 milliamps per light bulb? Now that kind of got me thinking. Are you thinking what I'm thinking? Are we on the same page here? See, what I'm thinking is we take this project and we upscale it. Since I'm going to be going to my parents' house, it's going to be something that I could build and something that would be a good use of my time, I figure. Now, when I graduated high school, my parents were thrilled. They were thrilled to see me move out of the house. Do you know why? Because their power bill went down by about half. I used a lot of their electricity. And, well, they're about due for a present. I haven't got my parents anything, so I'm going to build them a Christmas gift. I figure, Tesla coils are a little bit too dangerous. What about a gigantic light bulb pattern design cube that sits in the front lawn? I mean, not only would it be a perfect, thing to look at for the rest of the town, but I mean, it gives me something to build, and it will look fairly attractive. Of course, it does pose some technical, something's going to have to be done about that, but, I have a lot of time to work on it, right? More or less, I'm thinking microcontroller. So basically, the way I have it worked out right now in my mind is I use 120 volts coming in, and that directly powers the light bulbs. I use a step-down transformer that takes 120 volts down to 12 volts to power switching relays, and then that 12 volts is also powered down even further by a 5-volt voltage regulator which powers the microcontroller. Now the microcontroller is the brains and the logic of the whole operation, and they, using control lines, switches on transistors, which uses 12 volts to control power relays, which switches the lights on, which uses 120 volts naturally. So I think using that basic essence, that theory, this project might be possible to do. I have yet to do cost calculation and what supplies I need to actually build the damn thing. Like, I'm going to need 64 light bulbs. I'm going to need 64 light sockets. I'm going to need electrical wire. I'm going to need wood. I'm going to need screws. I'm going to need nails. I'm going to need sheets of plexiglass. I'm going to need a lot of time. I'm going to need probably coffee. Even though I don't drink coffee, I'm going to start drinking coffee because I'm going to need that to stay up. But this is a great project, I figure. So during my time while I'm in Saskatoon here, every payday or such, I'm just gonna go to the store and pick up a pack of light bulbs. Just a pack of blue light bulbs. not a big deal. And as time goes on, I can order more relays and things and power transistors that I need to actually complete this project. Only problem though is when I go back to Lealville in December, it's going to be winter and cold, you know, unless we get that dome thing over the entire city that, you know, is supposed to be cool, but I doubt it. So yeah, so more or less it's going to be a project for probably next summer, because I don't think I'm going to have time to go home at any point during this summer and work on that. So it might be a project for next summer. But that right now it's just a thought, just a concept, just a figment of my imagination that I like to bring to reality. Because Tesla coil is just too damn dangerous. So let me know your thoughts on that. Bye.